Well, here's another snippet for you. Now I am standing in the south end of downtown Tromsø. And this is where the traffic makes a turn. Because from this spot on, it's only allowed for pedestrians and bicycles and some skateboards. No cars in the main street of Tromsø. And here you can see the Lutheran church in town, dating back from 1865. And the brick building is the bank. That's also from the mid-1860s. Actually, my great-grandfather was in charge of building the bank. He was a mason worker and a carpenter. And the building behind the bank, the building that you can see there, that was the Gestapo headquarters during the Second World War, when the Germans were in town. And it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, Saturday, and the city is vibrant and filled with people. As you can see, there's a lot of people out walking, enjoying some street food. Today we've had a special event in town. It's the day of the volunteers and all the organizations and clubs in town. So since early morning, the street here has been filled with booths where people have been showing what they're doing. And the reason why there are so many young people walking around is because there's going to be a big concert in town tonight. Tromsø is a very active student city. We have more than 10,000 students from all over the world that comes to study at the world's northernmost university. So today they are out and about to go on this concert, and we have a lot of outdoor cafes. And actually, if I was walking down the street at midnight, there will be almost as much people as now. A lot of people that visit Tromsø, they are amazed to see a lot of people, even at midnight. And only taxis and buses are allowed to cross this walking main street. And up on the hilltop, that looks like a castle, that's actually the college, also dating back to mid-1800s. Tromsø had a huge city fire in 1968 or 69, I'm not sure, I don't remember. And a lot of downtown Tromsø burned down. That's why we have some more modern buildings in between, where we lost the old beautiful houses that used to stand here. And Tromsø was known for having polar bears walking around in the main street. But that's a myth. The polar bears that was walking around in Tromsø was actually polar bears that were cubs that was sold to zoos down in zoological gardens down in Europe. But we still have some of the original beautiful small houses that are now cafes and where people can sit and relax and enjoy the beautiful fall weather. The temperature is quite nice, and we still enjoy daylight. The sun will disappear the 21st of November, so we still have 1 month left with some nice daylight. And then the sun will be away until the 21st of January, when we celebrate the return of the sun. Well, the building that you can see up here, that's actually the library. It's an award-winning library. It was awarded to be the best library in Norway. And everybody who has a library card can, even after the library is closed, use their library card and check in and sit and enjoy books and just lock themselves out whenever they want to. The teeny tiny black or gray building here, that used to be a cinema before 1918. It was a movie theater in there. Now it is a bar. But we have an old movie theater that is still in use. It's from 1915, in the end of the main street. So I will take you down to where our walking main street stops. We are now walking towards the city square, and I will show you some buildings further down the street. Just follow me. And we are now at the city square. Seagulls are walking around. They are big as cats, actually. And down here you can see the Arctic Cathedral on the other side of the Tromsø Sound, or the Tromsø Strait. And the monument for the fishermen is over there. It's a nice little square. And the big orange building is the bishop's residence, because we have the Catholic Church. But here first we have a teeny tiny little bar named the Rocket, where people can sit and snuggle up outside. The menu on the Rocket. And this kiosk was actually founded in 1911 by a young lady. And here you can see the Catholic Church. We got our first Catholic church in Tromsø in 1260 because the Pope in Rome at that time heard that people were living here up where there was so much darkness. So he wrote to King Håkon Håkonsson at that time, telling him or ordering him to build a Catholic church to protect civilization from all the evil witches that was on the way on their brooms to Bloksberg. So we got the first Catholic church, and this is a new one from the 18th century. And up here you have the old City Hall and Mayor's office. It used to be a prison. Now it's Håkon the Seventh, late King's Park, with a music pavilion in front. And you have the new City Hall over here. That's our new City Hall with the Mayor's office. And we have the Cultural House with opera and theater and a lot of fun activities. You can see up in the mountainside the fall colors on the trees. And a lot of boats down by the harbor. And we even have a little fountain. Well, the seagull and the crows and the doves love that little fountain. And we continue our little stroll downtown Tromsø. I really like those old buildings, part of the authentic houses of Tromsø. Some shortcuts where you can go to some of the other streets. And this yellow building is actually one of the oldest theaters, movie theaters in Europe. And it still shows movies, even at the International Film Festival in June. No, in January each year. And the orange building that you can see on the other side of the street used to be our hospital in the 18th century. Now it's apartments. And if I turn around here, you can see all the way down there where I started to walk you through the main street of Tromsø. Hope you enjoyed that little walk.